One of my favorite reviews, actually, probably my favorite Kiss review of all time, came from Kerrang and Howard Johnson. And it's the review of the Lick It Up record in the albums section. I'm going to attempt to read it without an English accent. What I love about it is his writing is dynamite, but also the unabashed love and deep dive is truly appreciated, especially compared to American magazines like Hit Parader and stuff like that just regurgitated press releases. Here we go. Kiss, Lick It Up, Casablanca. The undisputed, self-appointed masters of rock and roll always have a new trick up their collective sleeves with the release of each album. Whether it be the back-to-basics approach of rock and roll over, the pop rock discovery of an unmasked, the new look image of the elder, or the unleashing of creatures of the night style metal and roll, nobody could ever accuse Kiss of playing it safe. Lick It Up, unbelievably their 19th album to be released under the famous lightning bolt logo, contains two new Kiss tricks, one to astound, one to delight. The astonishment lies in the fact that the band have finally done the seemingly impossible. The visages of Messrs. Stanley, Simmons, Vincent, and Eric Carr appear on the album sleeve without even a dab of eyeliner. An almighty kick in the teeth to narrow-minded Kiss critics who believed that this was nothing more than a four-man circus. What's more, Kiss still looked like a rock and roll band should, a cocksure stance and charisma exuding from every pore. What the live consequences will be remains to be seen, but I bet it'll still be a rip-roaring rock show. The delight lies simply in the music. Severely underrated as a musical entity for so long, despite every Kiss release containing infinitely more highs than lows and many classic moments in rock to boot, Lick It Up is one of the finest of the fine, introducing yet again a slightly different Kiss flavor and triumphing as a matter of course. Let's bracket Lick It Up as melody metal, a tiny minuscule touch lighter than the brilliantly bombastic Creatures, and endowed with even greater songwriting flair than the previous platter. A feat indeed. In terms of working songs into a true metal format, Lick It Up is 100% winner. We're talking no fillers within riffing distance, and much of the credit of this should be handed to debutante, officially at least, Vinnie Vincent. Not only is his solo and riff work exemplary, taut, hard, and melodic at times, but he also co-wrote 8 of the album's 10 songs. You can feel the fresh air blowing through the grooves of the record. In truth, as far as individual contributions are concerned, Lick It Up must be Kiss's finest performance to date. Simmons and Stanley, respectively, have never sung better or with as much commitment, and Eric Carr's backbeat pounding sounds positively devastating. It all adds up to a gargantuan heap of thoughtful rock power that is primed to explode on oral impact. Whew! Putting out songs to prove the point is an arduous task, as each and every number contains a bucket load of merits. But I'm particularly partial to 3 tracks. Firstly, Lick It Up itself, a typical Stanley romp with one of the catchiest choruses you'll hear in a metal song. Then there's All Hell's Breaking Loose, another Stanley vocal with a truly marvelous spoken rap and mammoth chanted out chorus. And finally, And on the Eighth Day, a Simmons-induced gonzoid album closer with plenty of Vincent firepower and the glorious information that on the 8th day, God created rock and roll. This, unfortunately, doesn't do justice to Exciter, A Million to One, Gimme More, and hell, go and buy the bloody thing. Just take it from me. This is the metal album of the year by a long, long way. Howard Johnson. Amen, brother.